Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Today we made Dublin cheesesteak.
Hang on. Before we start, I have to say this because I have to, okay? First of all, I love everything about Irish people and the Irish culture, but I also live in America, so if I've offended somebody with my little shamrocks and pots of gold and leprechauns and my little fairy book, I apologize, because I don't know, that's just, we were told that was okay, and if it's not, please somebody tell me in the comments whether or not, you know, leprechauns and fairies and pots of gold and shamrocks are okay or not. Alright, carry on, I'm sorry.
Alright, so everybody's heard of the Philly cheesesteak, right?
Yes.
So I got to thinking, why don't we make soda bread?
Hey,
You got the
you
bucket
gotta
of
know
ice
we're
cream?
making a video right this second, right? Sorry.
So I made some soda bread and I took some meat and put it in the slow cooker in the crock pot with some bell peppers and some onions and cooked that up. And I have this lovely soda bread
That he made himself.
that I made into rolls.
Okay, now look at the size of his hands, and look at how big this is.
It's a
Okay?
roll.
Yes. Do you see this right here?
Soda bread.
Okay, here's my hand, right?
Just made it
This
today.
like fits into my whole hand, and look how thick that is. I already ate one of these, and
You
probably
ate the
then
loaf.
some.
You ate the loaf
Of then, and
of
so
soda bread.
I'm not eating any of this right now because my stomach feels like it's gonna
Alright.
explode.
So enough about you, and back to this.
You.
So I took some cheese. I took a Guinness.
Which, for those of you guys that don't know, Tom doesn't drink.
I
at
don't
all.
drink. So I boiled it until the alcohol was out of it.
Okay, and what's your little tip about boiling alcohol out
If
of
you
food?
boil alcohol out of food, leave the lid off.
Why?
Because the alcohol will condense in the lid and go right back into it.
It's kind of like the whole process of when they make moonshine.
So I took some processed cheese foods.
Which we call Velveeta.
I put some onions in it, a little pinch of sugar, and an entire Guinness. And then you have Guinness cheese sauce.
You could thin it down a little, but you want it to be kind of thick. That way you can spread it in there.
You could also use, it would be really good with like a white cheddar. I think they have an Irish cheddar that would be good. So, long story short, let's take one of these soda breads.
That one on the table looks like a badge. Hold it up.
Hold on.
It's a wore out badge. Look at it, it's terrible. It looks like that because I cut the center of it open and pushed the bread over to the sides, that way you'd have more room to put filling in there. And now it looks... I saw you look at me like
So, you could make this, you could put this in before you go to work or in the morning, and then it'll be ready when you come back. The cheese sauce takes very little time.
Put it in the crock pot before you go to bed, and you'll wake up and have it for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just pop you a Guinness open.
Yeah, why not?
That's how you start the day. That's how you start the day.
Oh, yeah. My dad was a drunk. Loved him to death, but he drank like a fish.
So, let's fill up this one too. That's the one you did.
That's the badge. Look at it. It's a wore out badge.
And then I have these other ones. They're just sliced. You could just... It's easier to show like this.
Put that meat in there.
Love
Put
it.
your meat in there.
Love it when you shout instructions. So that one's filled up. Let's put the cheese in there.
I made that sign over there too that said food slut. There's a story behind that too, but he doesn't like it when I ramble on. There was a girl that I worked with, and her father-in-law used to argue with his wife about her being on a diet, and when she would cheat on her diet, he would call her a food slut. And I just thought that was so funny, so, I felt it was appropriate. That looks beautiful. Now take a big bite of it.
I'm going to have to cut it. Let me grab a knife.
Look out, he's going to get a knife.
Alright.
Slide that plate over here so I can get a better look at it. So there's your meat, and there's onions and peppers and cheese and Guinness, and homemade soda bread. That looks delicious. My stomach's full.
I found the recipe for the soda bread online. It's flour,
Baking soda.
baking soda, and salt.
Alright.
And buttermilk.
So why do you put the cross in the bread?
In case there's evil spirits in the bread. It lets the evil spirits out. Or the fairy.
Or the fairies.
So.
Alright. That picture that I showed earlier came out of this book. A good friend of mine bought me this book. So I think fairies are mysterious and mischievous. Though some people think they're bad, I don't know. I guess that's a matter of opinion. But I still would like to know how everyone else feels about it. So, and about, what's offensive and what's not. So somebody can just let me know. If I've offended anybody, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Right, shut your offensive mouth.
You shove your mouth with that sandwich, okay? Shove it in, I said.
This is Dublin cheesesteak. Here, wait. I brought this for you.
And I have these.
I brought this for you.
Huh? You can stick those right in these holes right
They're
here.
sold in pairs.
Uh-huh.
1 and 2. All right.
What are you insinuating, sir?
I'm insinuating everyone should make this.
Okay. Sounds great.
Don't make Philly cheesesteak, make Dublin cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Ireland.
We love Ireland. Love Ireland.
Ireland. All right.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Leave me a comment. Let us know how we're doing.
And anything else you want us to make?
Tell your friends and your family and your neighbors and your neighbor's family.
Force it on people even if
Force
they don't
it.
want it.
Force it on people. You know they want it.
They want it.
All right.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Gotta go.
See you later.
See you
Bye.
later.